NBA basketball on and here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Marvin Bagley is out there with Gigi Jackson, and it's Jackson in at the center. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Bagley, a screen on Curry. Outside Bagley, the 3 is up. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Butler. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
And here's Curry for 3. And again, no good by Golden State. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Bane, no good. Poke loose. Oh, stolen by Morant. Launches it. That one's good from Bane on the assist by Morant.
Well, Morant is so fast with his hands, both defensively and making quick passes.
And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court. Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Bagley, a screen on Curry. Bane finds Bagley, and here's Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Jackson with the 3. First shot won't go. The Warriors have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Morant surveying the floor. Bagley, a screen on Payton. Here's Morant. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Curry. Payton passes to Curry. And it's Bane with the rebound.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Jackson Davis with it. Checked by Bagley. Here's Curry. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Can't lose sight of Curry on the break. That's when he strikes. He has fantastic awareness.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Morant with the bucket. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Warriors trail by 5. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. So it's the Grizzlies now, after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Payton. 36 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Butler outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. It's all knotted up.
He may not take a lot of threes, but we know Butler is more than capable of knocking them down.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to Butler. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. From downtown. No good there. Ja Morant. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jaren Jackson out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Jackson in at the three. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And the willingness of Green to sacrifice for the play, getting physical and getting fouled on the drive.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And Morant gets it to go.
Well, when the three is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
And here's Curry for three. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren. Yeah, just so many ways Morant can create.
Curry drives. This one for three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Fires the three. Up again. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in. On the second chance points. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Right side Bain. Jackson outside. Driving in. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense from Butler. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. So Peyton II will go to the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Bain, the pass to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Curry with it. Jackson in his pocket. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least least the D was going.
And we're going to get a coach's challenge here. From his point of view, the officials did not get it right on the goaltending call.
This could
will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review.
conclusive evidence never comes into effect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on calls like this. We're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched. Hard to do that in real time. And they're going to reverse the goaltending call. After a closer look, they determined they misjudged that one.
And these rulings are why the challenge system exists. A goaltending violation can be such a fine line.
Well, this is one of those nights. Where Morant just decided to take over.
1:56 left to play in the first half. Butler on the wing. Outside for Green. Outside Curry. The three is up. Curry with another miss.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Now here's Morant. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Jackson for three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
1:14 left in the first half. Here's Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You think of guys who play greater than their stats. Butler has got to be on that list, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the competitive nature of Jimmy Butler is the stuff of legends. Sure, sometimes it can make it tough in certain locker rooms, but coaches love his passion for winning.
Feels like a guy that's built for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now here's Morant. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Ja slices through. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on you.
Outside Curry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
Drive by Curry. Pass to Payton. There's the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Morant. Boom! Ja Morant!
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And it's Trace Jackson Davis with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And it's Morant off the drive. Morant drives inside.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Thanks for tuning. They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks. Taking a peek now at And that is going to do it.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
On the floor for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Moody in at the small forward position. And out of bounds, the Grizzlies will take it. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Jimmy Butler.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
The shot's good. Kennard's got his first basket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Hield from outside. Kennard with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Yeah, you have to be so worried about Kennard's shot. That opens things up for others.
Outside Kuminga. Over Edey. Kuminga's shot is off. Grizzlies lead by 14. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Moses Moody. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
He gets it in there. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wells, that's good.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Hield for 3. Memphis with a rebound.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Kennard for 3. Kuminga pulls it in.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Moody passes to Looney. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. Memphis, 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Outside, Williams. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Kuminga with a screen on Williams. Hield passes to Kuminga. The floater. Pass to Hield. 5 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And a little contact never stopped Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
Here's Kennard. And the layup is good. Kennard's gotten his second bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Hield from outside. Drills it from deep.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Pass to Edey. Good on the bucket. Edey's got 6 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Hield from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
Yeah, the accuracy from Buddy is exceptional. Makes that quick pull-up so easy.
And it's Kennard on the take. Yes, it's good. Kennard's got his third bucket of the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Warriors trail by 16. Here's Hield. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Spencer grabs the miss. Outside Hield. A deep three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Grizzlies lead by 16. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Kennard outside. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Now here's Hield. Give him 8. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Hield's got 11 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Kennard. Soft touch off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Warriors trail by 15. Left side Hield. And he banks in the layup. Hield's got 13.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Substitution on the court.
From deep, Morant. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a way to punctuate the third quarter. They've got the lead, and they've got...
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Marvin Bagley is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Outside Curry. They set the pick. Fires from deep. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Curry goes in. Chalk up 2 there.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Payton against Morant. He takes it in. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 19. And stolen by Bane. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Payton against Morant. Pass to Bane. Bagley, a screen on Butler. The 3 from Bane.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Payton finds Butler. Back to Payton. Butler with the ball. Guarded by Bane. The 3. Butler's shot is good.
That's just a solid play. One of Butler's favorites.
Outside Morant. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Good D by Payton. There's a screen. Here's Butler. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Morant, the pass to Bagley. Morant, he's open. Cash money on the open jump shot. Morant's got 34. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Warriors trail by 16. Outside Curry. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Bane for 3. Counted from distance.
You can't play lax defense on Bane because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Tries to break his ice. Good as the jump shot falls. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And that one's good. Morant.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
From deep, Bane. Offensive rebound, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Payton. The kick out, Curry. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3.
3 points.
And so it's Memphis with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. All alone. Morant, no good. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Trailing by 13. And it's good for 2.
Assistant, Stephen Curry.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. That's tipped off his leg. It's being called a kicked ball. "11 seconds left to play in the 4th.
Stephen Curry.
Three-pointer. Misses. So Memphis wins it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that.
Hello and welcome, everyone. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for that game against the Spurs, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Derek Lively, Washington out there with Davis. Then it's Thompson, and it's Irving at the point guard. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with G.G. Jackson. And it's Bagley in at the 5. Shot clock at 2. And on the way from Irving for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Takes the 3. Tries again. Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, and the pump had the D jumping on that one. Davis, just too good.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Now, here is Irving. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 6 points.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Jackson against Davis. Here's Morant.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Irving against Bane. Irving surveying the floor. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Right side Bane. Bagley with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Irving against Bane. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside. He's got 11.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Morant. Coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. 6-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And a member of the NBA 75 team, Anthony Davis is the rare franchise player, someone you build your entire organization around.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him.
Man, wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Irving missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Bagley the pass to Morant. It's up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Now, here is Irving. 17 points for him last game against the Golden State Warriors. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter, and the shot goes in. Irving's got 13.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Bain with the screen on Thompson. A kick out to Bain. Inside, Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Davis, the pass to Irving. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Over Bain.
Locked in on defense. Bain doesn't give an inch. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Jackson, a screen on Thompson. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. From downtown, it falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Here's Irving. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Bain. Morant with a wide-open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Bain against Irving. Davis setting the pick for Irving. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Irving's got 19 points.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And it's Morant missing. Mavericks leading by 6. Outside Irving. Another 3 for Dallas. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Fires the three. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Irving against Bain. Outside Irving. He takes it in. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Thompson for the triple. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Now here's Morant for three. A rebound by Washington.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jackson against Irving. Davis with a screen on Jackson. Here's Irving. Nifty move. Outside for Davis. Lets it go. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Jackson against Irving. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's Morant missing. Dallas leading by 7. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. For Memphis, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Bagley in the post, covered by Irving, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw, no good.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Irving. He's got 22. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And at 6'11", Bagley is a huge target. When he runs the floor, it just makes everything easier.
It'll count. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well,
thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight. Bit of a tough start for the Grizzlies.
I've seen more.
And that concludes halftime. Now time.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Exum. Daniel Gafford is out there with Martin. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Marshall in at the small forward. Dinwiddie up top. Kennard covering. Martin for 3. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Over to the wing. Here's Stevens. Rebound by Marshall.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Pass to Exum. Marshall sets a screen for Exum. And here is Marshall. That one, no good.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Martin against Kennard. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Let's see some numbers here on Kennard. How he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Three-pointer, Martin hits it from three-point range.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Kennard kicks to Williams. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got his first bucket in this one. Mavericks leading by 5. Exum finds Martin. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Martin with a screen on Kennard. Here's Dinwiddie. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Clark sets a screen for Kennard. The kick out to Williams. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And here's Marshall from the arc. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Marshall's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Good on the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Edey. Here's Steffens. Still scoreless.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Gafford. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Count that one. And it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing. You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Here's Exum. Off target from outside. And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of a two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. G.G. Jackson is out there with Jackson, and it's Bagley in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Irving against Bane. Davis setting the pick for Irving. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Bane. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Now Irving. Davis with a screen on Bane. Irving against Morant. And it's Morant with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Outside Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Here's Morant. And Thompson sends it back.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Bane against Irving. Outside for Bagley. Back to Bane. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. Jackson dishes to Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Irving launches it from deep. Dallas again missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Bagley. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a rough start of the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Irving for 3.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Morant against Thompson. Three-pointer Bagley. Sinks the three-pointer.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Lively sends a screen for Irving. Shot to stop the run. He lays it in. Irving's got 26.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Morant against Thompson. Morant surveying the D. Pass to Bane. Thompson against Morant. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Irving against Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Davis with a screen on Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Irving against Bane to tie it up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant, right side. To the right side. Bagley, the pass to Jackson. Morant against Thompson.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Davis sets a screen. Moving against Bain. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Bagley finds Morant. Outside for Bagley. Pass to Jackson. Morant with the screen on Davis. Jackson.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Dallas. On the wing, Bain. Covered by Irving. Out to Morant. 4 on the clock. From past the arc. And it's Morant missing. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Knocked away. Morant with the steal. No good. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the
And it opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, BA. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
And now Dallas' starting group. We've got Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Derek Lively, and it's Thompson in at the 3.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
Now here's Curry, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Knocks down the triple.
That's Curry's game. You can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Now here's Irving. Here's Lively. And there's a 3-second violation.
Golden State basketball.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Yes, Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Exum outside. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Offensive board with 1 on the clock. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively, he doesn't have to go far to flush it.
Curry looking it over. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And here's Butler outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those 3s he feels comfortable taking.
Irving with a deep 3. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Lively. And he drives in. And yep, it's good. Lively's got his second basket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. Outside Payton, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. In the 3rd spot, Anthony Davis.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Exum. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trail by 4. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
Now here's Curry. Butler passes to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Irving with a deep three. The offensive rebound. Lively's shot is off.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Outside Butler. Curry, a screen on Thompson. And it's Butler with the jam.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time he rocked him for a throwdown.
Mavericks trail by 3. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Irving. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 5 now.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
51 seconds left in the first. Curry with it. Now Thompson defending. Takes the 3. And there's Curry on the assist from Butler. He's got 6.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. 36 seconds left in the first quarter here. Screen by Lively. Thompson passes to Irving. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Warriors lead by 4. Now Curry. 6 points for him. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Pass to Thompson. Launches a 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. The 3 from Curry. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The line for 2. For NBA rules, the play is under video review.
It was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
Davis a screen. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Curry passes to Butler. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mavericks trail by 3. The 3 from Thompson. Rebounded by Green. And here's Butler outside. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving with it. Payton covering. Lively with a screen on Payton. Irving for 3. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. And here's Butler. Oh, it's stolen. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Irving against Payton. With some arc. And the layup is up and in. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Outside for Butler. Curry, a screen on Thompson. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Payton against Irving. Clock at 6. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Outside Curry. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Payton with a screen on Thompson. Here's Butler. Pass to Payton. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Exum. Curry's shot is off.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Here's Butler. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Payton. Rips down the breakaway slam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Davis with a screen on Payton. Here's Irving. Here's Davis. Irving finds Davis. Outside for Irving. Let's go with a 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Irving's got 17.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Payton passes to Butler. Now here's Curry. And Curry with the take. Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving for 3. Good D by Payton.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Irving with a deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
27. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get it.
Looking at Dallas. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could...
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Hield. It counts! And the foul! It's on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Now, you can't be too aggressive guarding Hield because he will bait you into fouling him and still make it.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he sinks the second.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
The Warriors trailing. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. That one doesn't drop. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Kuminga with a screen on Dinwiddie. Hield against Dinwiddie. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
To the inside, Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Outside Hield. Got it. Hield's got 4 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Dallas leading by 3. You know, to be a high-volume shooter like Buddy Hield, you have to have a lot of self-confidence, Clark.
Well, not just self-confidence, B.A. You better have the ability to knock down shots, and Buddy Hield has that in spades. He can get it done from any direction he needs to, going right, going left, off the catch. He can dribble into the 3 on occasion. That shot he's got is pure.
Washington a screen. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Kuminga! Not to be denied! Punches it home!
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
For the lead. Hield from outside. Nails it from 3. Hield's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Hield against Dinwiddie. 1:33 left in the third quarter here. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
They were patient, and they were also unselfish. and it helps to have guys who are willing to make the next pass.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Hield from outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Marshall. He's watched by Kuminga. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Shot to stop the run. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Dallas shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Hield against Dinwiddie. And that one is stuffed right through.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Gets stolen by Hield. Right wing. And here's Kuminga for 3. Washington grabs the miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Dinwiddie outside. Gafford the screen. Ooh, poked away. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Marshall inside. Kuminga's on him. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
That's become more the norm for Dinwiddie now, guys. He once was a poor long-distance shooter, but now he's made a big jump in that part of his game.
Here's Hield. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hield's got 11 points. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by a point. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We're playing fine. Everything's good.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Warriors leading. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Butler in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. Curry, that's good.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Irving looking around. Tipped away. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Outside Curry. Outside for Butler. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Curry with it. Exum picks him up. Payton with a screen on Lively. And here's Butler outside. The Mavericks pull it in. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Out to Thompson. 4-3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Irving. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Irving. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Payton. Curry with it. Exum picks him up. Outside Curry. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Exum outside. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Butler against Thompson. And it's Trace Jackson Davis with a foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty. Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Exum outside. Lively with a screen on Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Lively passes to Thompson. They get it back. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, it just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. The offensive rebound. Davis. Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Irving. The three ball. Tipped. Going all the way to the rack. And here they go. Butler against Davis. The kick out. Curry from behind the arc. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his third assist of the night.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Payton against Irving. Lively with a screen on Payton. Pass to Lively. Oh, stolen by Payton. Here's Butler. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
3 on the clock. There's Davis with the 3. They get it back. Here's Lively. Yes!
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Outside Curry. Outside for Butler.
They just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Outside Irving. No good on the 3. It's stolen by Lively. Unable to get that one. And so it's Golden State winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. But Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill.
Oh, say does.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Marvin Bagley is out there with Jackson, and it's Jackson at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Stephen Curry's out there with Gary Payton the 2nd. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
DP2 being a second-generation star, that comes with some challenges, but he's definitely his own man out there on the floor.
Now here's Morant. Crafty move, and finished off by Morant.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
With the step back. Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc, and then some. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Now, here's Morant for 3. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. And Butler sends it back.
And Jimmy Butler has incredible defensive instincts. Great timing on that block.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Morant with it. Now Green defending. And stolen by Payton. Pass to Curry. From outside the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Morant finds Bagley. Payton for 3. And opening day here for both of these teams, Brent Berry. The fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now here's Butler. His last outing, he had 18 points. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Jackson, a screen on Payton. Outside for Jackson. Morant surveying the D. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
5 to shoot. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And here's Golden State. They're on a 17-4 run. Payton finds Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. No good on the three.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. 11-point game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Bain. Connects from three-point range.
And you have to stay connected to Bain. He's too good off the catch.
Bain against Curry. Butler a screen on Bain. Now here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 8. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Gary Payton II is out there with Curry. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
In the corner, it's Bain. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Curry against Bain. Curry can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Over to the left wing. Morant with a wide open look. Another shot, and it's laid in by Bagley. Bagley's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, this is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Payton kicks to Curry. Butler at the elbow. Curry setting the pick for Butler. Jimmy Butler finds a way through inside.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through them.
Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Now, Green, following the miss by John Morant from deep. Butler finds Curry. Now, here's Green. Payne with the steal. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Driving in. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Morant. Jackson, a screen on Payton. The three from Morant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Curry passes to Butler. Jackson Davis with it. Jackson on him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down. Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
The three from Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
More of a dribble drive guard, but the defense can't forget about Jaw's ability outside the arc.
Curry gets it to go inside.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Jackson. Here he goes. And Jackson throws it down.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Curry pass the Butler. From the arc. Bagley with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Payne with the bucket.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Outside Butler. Here's Curry. Back to Butler. With the floater, and it's good on the layup. 14 points for Butler.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
Payne for 3. Jackson kicks to Payne. Outside for Jackson. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And a huge 3 there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Center court and get ready for the fans.
Well, it doesn't get much better than this, fellas.
Are you joking? Could be much better. We had something other than veggies and hummus.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. we are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
You want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' foul. We've got Luke Kennard, Edey out there with Clark. Then it's Vince Williams. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And Kennard saw the opening, got up there, and really threw it down.
Hield from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And slam dunk by Clark.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Hield. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Kuminga. He has yet to score, and the 3 ball is good. And the Warriors lead by 1. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a
Shooting for Memphis, Luke Kennard. 2 shots.
This is some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
Both free throws good from Kennard.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Williams against Hield. Outside, Kuminga. Hield outside. That's 3-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Kennard for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Kennard's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis. Kuminga sets a screen for Hield. Pass to Kuminga. Poked away and stolen by Williams. And now the Grizzlies, fast break, jumps up and finished off by Williams.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Kuminga. He's covered closely. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Kennard. It's rebounded by Curry. Warriors trail by 6. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Curry finishes off the break.
But when Steph gets loose in transition, you know you're going to get burned. So he takes off like a rocket and slams it home.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The 3 from Morant. The rebound by Payton. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Green finds Butler. Curry on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The kick outside to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
Morant with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. 1:37 left to play here in the third. The drive by Bagley. A kick out to Bane. Second chance shot, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Bane's got 11 points.
And you love a reliable scorer like Bane, a guy who will work hard to get his looks.
It's Curry outside. That one, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry on the wing. Butler feeling out of it. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
Jimmy Butler is effective scoring on the inside, so it's going to give him some chances to open up on the perimeter, and right there took advantage.
Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Butler kicks to Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Jacks up a 3. Curry from 3.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Warriors ahead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with Payton, and it's Butler in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. It's stolen by Green.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
Butler attacks in transition. And guys, what do you think about the hustle starts here for the Warriors?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. The hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Up top, Bagley. Pass to Bane. Launches it. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane, so dangerous from out there.
Payton with a screen on Jackson. They get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Curry against Bane. Here's the 3. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Bane with it. Now Green defending. Here's Morant. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Curry against Bane. Pass to Jackson Davis. Butler from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson Davis. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot.
And he sinks the second. Here's Payton. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Curry crashes inside.
What worked from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Morant pushes to Jackson. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The kick outside to Butler. Payton passes to Butler. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Outside for Bagley. Morant with it. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive. And Morant throws it down.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Butler is screen on Bain. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
To the inside, Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Jimmy Butler is one of the respected guys when it comes to these moments to play in the clutch.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Morant. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Curry against Bain. Curry is inside. It's in!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Stevens is checked in. It's Morant with the drive. And a wide open look for Bain. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry passes to Butler. Outside for Curry. 4 on the shot clock. It drops.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The 3 from Morant. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Jackson from long range. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching.
just underway. Richard, you can feel the excitement around the league.
It's one of my favorite times of the year, BA. And after all the hard work these guys put in during the offseason, now we get to see if it's paid off.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Marvin Bagley is out there with Jackson, and it's Jackson in at small forward. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. Jackson finds Bain. Bagley a screen on Irving. And he dunks it down.
There's Bain using his size at the rim.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Dallas' head coach and I got a chance to talk. And we discussed his plan for John Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. BA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bain has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bain was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Davis, the pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Davis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Moran with the drive. Lively grabs the miss.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Irving against Jackson. Pass to Washington. Irving for 3. Memphis with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Washington inside, pounded by Moran. Jackson against Davis. And stolen by Moran. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break from deep. Bain. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Quick thinking from Bain there. I like watching him rise up like this off the pass.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Bain. Fires the 3. And it's Irving missing. Memphis leading by 3. Bain surveying the D. Back to Bagley. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Jackson with a screen on Irving. Here's Bain. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Washington against Jackson. Washington drives in. And Washington powers it through.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's Moran. Right side Bagley. Plenty of space. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Irving. Lively with a screen on Bain. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 5 now.
Such a smooth operator out of the pick and roll. Irving can do so much with the ball, it's ridiculous. It makes it so difficult to game plan for him because he can break down pretty much any defense.
Here's Irving. 17 points in his last outing. Outside for Davis. 4 on the clock. Off target with the 3. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Jackson. And the by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Irving against Bane. 23 seconds left in the first quarter here. Davis can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Jackson with a screen on Irving. Bane, the pass to Jackson. The three. The shot off that time. It's not going to go for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Memphis ahead. Up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
PJ Washington out there with Davis. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in a two-guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Bane against Irving. No good on the shot. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Memphis leading. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Irving for three. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Jackson. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Jackson with a screen on Irving. Here's Bane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bane's gotten his third basket of the night.
Powerful move by a power guard. Bane.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Davis, a screen. A rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies lead by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Mavericks now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Davis, a screen. Irving for three.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Pass to Jackson. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Back to Moran. Lets it go from deep. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Back to Lively. Outside Irving. Screen by Lively. To win the drought. Memphis with a rebound.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Kicks it out to Jackson from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Jackson's got 5 points. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, BA. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence, knowing that he's going to figure it out.
Bane against Thompson. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And one guy with a vested interest in Dallas tonight, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, you better believe it. He's been an incredible addition to this league in every way. Sometimes controversial, but that's what pioneers are like. They put the Mavs on the map from the time he appeared on the scene.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
From deep, Bane. And another three for Memphis.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Irving against Bane. Irving looking around. Washington outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Bane against Irving. And the layup is good off the glass. Irving's got 11 points.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Morant. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Please direct your attention.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a...
Now let's take a moment. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Edie. Williams is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Stevens in at the small forward position. Kennard can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Exum left side. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Edie.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Clark. Banked it in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Martin a screen. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 6. That shot, no good. Good D by Clark. Grizzlies lead by 9. Clark with a screen on Dinwiddie. Kennard for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far.
It's such a delicate touch on the floater. Dinwiddie enjoys going to this shot when he sees the chance.
Kennard passes to Clark. He had his back to the basket for over 5 seconds. That'll be a turnover. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. The Grizzlies 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risks and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Dinwiddie outside.
Memphis foul. ED. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gafford. Exum outside. Tries again, and the bucket is good from Gafford in deep.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Kennard. They set the pick. Puts up a 3. The steal. Martin with the ball. Still no points. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Five on the clock. Dinwiddie against Kennard from outside the arc. The rebound by Edey.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Dinwiddie outside. Here he goes. And that one's good. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
There's the screen. Kennard for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Exum outside. Inside. It's Martin on the wing. Williams defending. Stolen by Kennard. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Pass to Edey. Clock at 6. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, pushing his shot to the limit. Dinwiddie from deep.
Kennard against Dinwiddie. Kennard outside. Clark with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Kennard. And that one is hammered home.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Dinwiddie outside. And that's not going to go. And so it's Memphis with a 9-point cushion at the end. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason.
Hey, understand, so we've been successful.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Anthony Davis is out there with Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Thompson in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Jackson, pass to Bane. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. There's the triple. That shot is off. Grizzlies lead by 13. Here's Bain. Pass to Morant. To the inside. Here's Jackson.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Jackson, 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Davis with a screen on Bain. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Thompson against Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bain against Irving. Looking to get back on track. Ooh, and he took a hard foul. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their...
Second team foul. At the line for 2.
In place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
From deep, Morant.
And this half has been a totally different story from deep, having a harder time getting shots to fall.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Bain. Screen by Lively. Here's Irving. Carries it down low.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Memphis leading by 13. Outside Morant. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
Davis a screen. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Morant into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
When you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a 2-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
Now here's Irving. Just 5 to shoot. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Connects from downtown. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a three of his own. Woo.
Here's Morant.
Morant with the slam! And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Desmond Bane.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Irving, and the layup is good off the glass. There's 38 seconds left in the game. And it's Morant off the drive. Pass to Bane. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Morant.
Morant with the slam!
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in.
Important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Stephen Curry's out there with Peyton, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
On the wing, Irving, covered by Peyton. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Pocket 6, sinks the triple.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Christie against Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 5 now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
First team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Irving looking for an opening. Outside for Davis. Pass to Thompson. 5 on the clock. And there it is for him.
Klay Thompson's so adept at using the pick and roll to his advantage. Takes what the defense gives him.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Here's Irving. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Irving dishes to Davis. Back to Irving. Davis with a screen on Peyton. Irving for 3. Green with the rebound. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so here is Dallas. 4-point game. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Yeah, their starters got into foul trouble, and it felt as if some of the calls were ticky-tack, no doubt, but nonetheless, damage was done.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Curry finds Butler. Peyton with the screen for Butler. Off target with his 3. Dallas has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. He certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now, Lively After the missed three from Stephen Curry. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Number 5, the Warriors.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
A three-pointer is right on target.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. Irving with it. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Payton, that's good.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now, here is Irving. 17 points in his last outing. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Curry, a screen on Christie. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Butler's got his second bucket tonight.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside Irving. Davis with a screen on Payton. Irving passes to Davis. And they get it, and the layup is up and in.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Curry outside. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Davis setting the pick for Irving. It's deflected. Butler deciding where to go with it. They get it back. Doesn't go that time. Here's Christie. And finished off by Lively.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And don't go away. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Payton is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Thompson for the triple.
You really appreciate the relentlessness of Jimmy Butler. This guy is one of the elite wing defenders in the league.
No good from outside. Mavericks trailed by 5. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Clay gets off the break well.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Butler is screen on Christie. Butler against Thompson. Curry deciding where to go with it. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Payton against Irving. 6 to shoot. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. Lively, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Curry. Curry, a What else is new? You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Irving against Payton. Lets it go with the three. That's good, and the Warrior leaders cut to just 1 point on the basket from Irving.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside for Curry. No good with the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball at the three-point line.
Davis doing his thing inside.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Offensive rebound, and Davis sends it back. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Thompson. 11 points last game. Pass to Christie. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And it's Butler missing. Dallas with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Inside Irving. The shot's good. 6 points for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
One of the most special players offensively in the history of the game. Stephen Curry cooking right now.
Irving up top, defended by Butler. Butler against Irving. Over Butler. Irving misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Warriors trail by 3. Butler from outside. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
Well, good decision by Jimmy Butler. Stops on a dime, creates the necessary space, and then has the elevation necessary.
Irving from long range. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
The kick outside to Butler. Payton with a screen on Christie. And that one's good by Butler.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his 2nd make this quarter.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Davis setting the pick for Irving. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry against Christie. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Warriors on top. They lead by a bucket. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like...
And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
He's feeling it.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big men on the 4 for Middle Washington and Gafford. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Exum, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy, Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Golden State. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. You take a look at Gafford. Leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
The defense getting too close to Buddy Hield on that dribble drive, and give him some credit for seeking out the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw drops for Hield. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And here's Exum. For the 3. The rebound by Post. Golden State's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's the screen. Here's Hield. Pass to Looney from the high post. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
6 to shoot, and there's the drive, and finished off by Exum.
Well, the athleticism with Dante Exum takes flight and flushes it home.
Dinwiddie against Hield. Gafford with the steal. And now here comes Marshall, leading the break. And then Washington with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Kuminga, screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Hield. Here's Kuminga. And the layup falls. Kuminga's got his first points of the night.
Well, Hield knows you're going to give him a significant amount of attention. He uses that to find the open teammate.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up off the glass. Dinwiddie's got the lead back up to 6 now for Dallas.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Healed against Dinwiddie. Stolen by Washington. Fast break, Dallas. And it's Exum in the corner. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Looney. Count it. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Now, Dinwiddie. He's got 7. Puts up a deep 3. Good D by Heel. Warriors trail by 4. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This guy is so good at baiting defenders into the contact. Buddy Hield doing work offensively.
Both free throws good from Hield. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hield against Dinwiddie. Washington sets the pick for Dinwiddie. And it's Looney with the rebound. Hield against Dinwiddie. Hield outside. For the tie, 2 on the clock. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They've got Moody. Kuminga out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. Dinwiddie outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by Post. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Payton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Curry, good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Irving. Davis with a screen on Butler. Outside for Davis. Thompson surveying the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Davis missing. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To take the lead, it's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Nobody near Irving trains the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. And it's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dallas leading by 3. Yes! And the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Payton with the screen for Butler. This one for three. Knocks down the three ball.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Butler against Irving. Six on the shot clock. Fires the three. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Davis with a screen on Butler. Irving from long range. Dallas again missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
He gets that one.
Well, you love any possession that ends in the paint, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
Irving against Butler. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Davis setting the pick for Irving. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Butler sets a screen for Curry. From deep, hits the three.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Outside Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic LU jam.
Now you see Jimmy Butler's willingness and almost really relishing the opportunity to get his teammate an open look.
Outside Irving. The tray. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And here are the Warriors now.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
.20 seconds left in the 4th. Christie against Curry. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Thompson from long range gets the 3 to fall. 5 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame. And the Mavericks call time here. 3 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Irving way outside. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. A narrow. Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.